Hi, we're back. I'm going to show you the one exercise. If you were going to pick one exercise to do to help work on your posture, to get the shoulders pulled back, the ears stacked over the shoulders, get the chest open. If you find that you've developed a little widow's peak, which is this bump on the back of the neck, that's oftentimes due to our head being drawn forward over time, our chest closes off, and this is just from all of the activities involved in today's life, sitting at a computer typing, staring down, looking at our phone, things like that. So if you were going to do one exercise, this is what I would recommend. And this is either a standing or seated YTWI exercise. I'm going to show you the standing version, but you could do the same exact thing sitting in a chair, which is going to be, sitting is going to be a little bit easier. So standing, what I want you to do, you can see the puppy I'm watching right here. What you're going to do is we're going to bend the knees a little bit. You're going to hinge. And when we hinge, you want to make sure that you're keeping a little arch in your lower back and you're sitting your booty backwards. Okay. Whenever you're hinging, you don't want to be rounding through the low back. So little arch, keep the stomach engaged. And then I want you to point the thumbs up and back. So we're going to try to pull the shoulders backwards, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep your head neutral, meaning I don't want you to crank the chin up and I don't want you to tuck the chin in. So from here, you're going to make the letter Y like this with your arms. So hinge, stomach engaged, shoulders back. We're going to lift the arms up. Point the thumbs as far backwards as you can. So you should feel your upper back and shoulders engaging here. And then we're going to come all the way back down. I like to add some feedback so that I know I'm going through the full range. So what I like to do is I like to tap the pinkies to the tops of my thighs here and then lift as far as I can, squeeze and hold for a second, all the way down, tap. Lift, squeeze, hold, and tap. We're going to go through all of the different letters, Y, T, W, I. I would recommend starting, if you've never done this before, start with like 3 of each letter and then eventually work up to doing 10 or even more. But I would say start with 3 if this is new, work up to 10. So after Y, we're going to go into T, which is going to look like this. Okay, still pointing those thumbs up. Hinge. We reach and squeeze. Now you should really feel this in between your shoulder blades. Pull, 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 all the way down. Think about tapping the pinkies together here, and then lift and squeeze, hold. You should feel this quite a bit in the back. You may even feel your abdomen working here as well. That's a good sign to tell you that you're in a really good hinge position. If you're starting to feel this in your lower back, that means you're probably starting to round here. Okay, so just think about booty back, lift the tailbone up, squeeze through the midsection. All right, and now we're going to go into W. W is going to look like this. So we're going to tap. You may or may not be able to tap forearms together. That doesn't matter. It's just something I like doing. But you want to think about going through as full of a range of motion as possible. So here I'm going to tap, and then I'm going to lift and squeeze. Tap, lift and squeeze, still pointing the thumbs up to the ceiling and behind me. Good. And then the last one is going to be the letter I. That is going to look like this. So same thing. You probably catch the drift. I'm going to tap pinkies. I'm going to lift straight up right next to my ears. Squeeze and hold. All the way down, up, squeeze and hold. Good. That's YTWI. Really great for working out the entire backside of your body, especially if you're standing. Because if you're standing, you're going to be getting into, you're also going to be getting into your hamstrings, glutes, low back, things like that. So whenever we find that we're ending up in this hunched position, it's a really good sign that we need to work on stretching open through here, strengthening the backside. So try this out, YTWI. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you, how you feel it the next day in your body, because you might feel a little sore in a good way in your upper back and your shoulders. So give it a try. Let me know in the comments what you think.